Hi, my name is Roslyn Cardinal. I am Métis Dene from the Northwest Territories. I am the Admin and Communication Coordinator with kihêw MacEwan's Indigenous Center, and I'm also a sexual violence support guide on campus. Before coming to work at MacEwan, I had little knowledge or understanding of what sexual violence really is and how to support those who have been affected by it. I come from a small community where, growing up, you didn't openly talk about being in uncomfortable spaces, nor did you call people out for being inappropriate. You usually gossiped about or were labeled a prude for not participating in or being on board with rape culture, because usually it's just a joke, right? I'm sure we've all been in that situation where a comment is made or someone is touched, grabbed, or catcalled. Everyone laughs or they ignore it and hope that it's forgotten about. It usually is, but not by the person who's being victimized. Trust me, I know. In a lot of ways, we continue to look at sexual violence as a non-issue or that it shouldn't be taken seriously. And it's created this unhealthy culture and a lot of stigmas. Our Indigenous communities are suffering with so many who were forced to attend residential schools. The abuse experienced at the schools has created so much shame and silence for many. I can see how it was easy to become a cycle and continue on generationally where unhealthy behaviors are learned and still accepted today. A lot of residential school survivors have not found the space or are ready to speak about the abuse. However, the pain is real and comes out in ways that cannot be understood, including anger, addiction, and suicide. As a child growing up in the environment with silenced pain, I didn't learn about healthy relationships and dialogue and how to truly be comfortable in my own skin. It was something that you just accepted if you were touched inappropriately or were made to feel powerless. I've been in situations where I felt cornered and I couldn't speak or stand up for myself, and I learned to suffer in silence and act as if it didn't bother me. I can say that trauma wasn't easy to keep hiding, and it snuck its way into my relationships and how I coped. Over time, I did find the strength to speak about my experiences and was able to open up to different people, but I didn't always feel supported or that my words meant anything. Eventually, I found the right support for me where I was provided space to be open and emotional and didn't feel judged, and I felt I was heard and validated. To sit with someone who seemed to understand was so refreshing. I could feel the weight lifting from my shoulders. I learned early on what empathy was and realized how crucial it can be while in this space with someone in pain. To listen with intent and show someone you are genuine and really with them can make such a difference. I'm super grateful for my training and my involvement with the Office of Sexual Violence Prevention, Education, and Response. The training has provided techniques to be more empathetic and really understand the shame and the pain that come with disclosing. I feel I'm able to relate and understand someone who has found the strength to come forward about an experience. We all have a voice and deserve to be heard, but sometimes it can be hard to really listen without preconceived ideas or judgment and validate those stories for what they are. Empathy doesn't always come easy, but if you can put yourself in someone's shoes and walk with them as they talk through their pain, it can provide opportunities for transformation and create empowerment. I can say that since becoming more educated and learning how to help, I've been able to call out those behaviors when I see them, and I can speak up for those who haven't found the space to tell their story and provide information and resources. We all have a responsibility and a role in ending sexual violence. Empathy is one way we can build healthier and more supportive communities together. Thanks.